Hello, welcome back to the channel. I just thought I'd do a short video. The car's coming up for its third birthday, the Kia e-Niro, and therefore I've got it booked in for a MOT. UK require that on the third birthday of the car and then every year thereafter. So this car's going to have its first MOT in early March 2025. I'm not expecting any surprises. It's had a service recently with Cleveland's EV mobile service, so they came out to me and had a look at that and just, you know, checked everything over, maintained the brakes a little bit. So we do need to, as EV drivers, be mindful that the brakes don't get used as much, and therefore we need to occasionally, you know, safely stomp on the brakes, checking everything's safe, obviously, to do that. We do need to use them a little bit more than always doing regen. But aside from that, there was no issues with the car at all. So it should fly through its first MOT, as all new cars should. You know, there should be no issues with brand new cars as long as they've been looked after and not, you know, broken bulbs or smashed number plates, that sort of thing, because those are all failures. So yeah, not expecting any issues really. But I just thought in this video we'd have a quick look at the onboard diagnostics information that I can get via a little Bluetooth dongle. So if you stay with me, we'll talk through a few things on that. Here we've got Car Scanner Pro. It is an application that I've paid for on Android. I normally just use the dashboard feature, so if we just go into there, I've set up various tiles, similar style to Bjorn on YouTube that some of you may be aware of. I don't know exactly which things he set up, I've not compared them exactly, but these are some of the things that I can look at on my Kia e-Niro. And the most important thing for this purpose, for this discussion, is the fact that the car's around 3 years old and we've got 100% state of health on the battery. So I'm really pleased to discover that that is still 100%. I'm currently parked up, so I'm just sitting with the ignition on in park, etc. And the current state of charge on the display is 78.5%, so you can see that on Car Scanner here, but I've actually got 78%. Oh, it's just dropped now on Car Scanner. So I've got 78% displayed on the car itself, although in reality behind the scenes the car's BMS, battery management system, considers that it's actually at 76%, excuse me. So it does hide some of that capacity from you as the driver in normal use. The display on the car, for some manufacturers, doesn't truly reflect what the car's BMS has, and that's very deliberate. It's they usually keep a buffer at the bottom and the top of the battery that you can't use. Excuse me. That protects the battery itself, and it keeps the car in good working order. So as I say, we've got 100% and the state of health on there, 100% state of health. The other things of interest that I feel are interesting are the battery cell voltages down here. So we've got minimum cell voltage, maximum cell voltage, and currently they're identical, which means there is a deviation of 0. They are both identical. We'll have a look in a bit more detail in a moment. So if I now switch to a different view, we just go back to the menu, and then we can look at all sensors. Now these are all the sensors that the Car Scanner program believes it can retrieve from the e-Niro. So there's all sorts of things that I don't necessarily understand, and it's quite a long list, as you can see here. But here we've got the individual cell voltages. So we've got 0 on there. Oh, didn't realise it did that. Go back a bit. And you can see on the right hand side we've got the 3.92 volts that we saw on the dashboard screen. And if I scroll through all of these, you can see 3.92 volts for each and every one of those that are available. So scrolling right down, there's quite a few different cells there, and they're all in line, which I understand, such as my understanding is a good healthy thing. If you had cell voltages, individual voltages that were way low or way high, such that your battery is unbalanced across the cells, then that can lead to potential issues with the capacity of the battery as can be used. So ideally you want them balanced. Now, I normally charge the car up to 80%. There's a limit on the e-Niro you can set in blocks of 10 from 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. Sometimes I do charge it to 100%. And about a week ago now, I was doing a longer journey where I was going to expect to need a bit more capacity, so I did take it to 100%. Maybe that helps keep the car in balance a bit more, the battery in balance. It's not something I do very often. More often I might charge it to 90%, but generally I charge it to 80%, and that does my regular journeys. If I know that I'm only going to be pottering around town, popping to the shops, that sort of thing, then I don't charge it every day. So from the 80% that it might be one morning, I'll let it drop to 50, 60%, whatever that might be, just short journeys, etc. So generally, I'll keep the car around 80%. As we've mentioned already, it's currently at 78%. And I'll probably not charge it this evening on that basis, because I'm pottering about again tomorrow, so I don't need to massively charge it. So I've got the MOT booked in a few days' time. I'm hoping that it won't be any issues, as said in the introduction, and I'll follow up this video with another one just to confirm that result, hopefully. As I say, the car's nearly 3 years old. It's not quite 3 years old, so hopefully nothing serious to go wrong with it. I'll do the usual checks of spray fluid for the windscreen washer. I'll check my lights are all working, check my wipers aren't damaged, that sort of thing, just before I take it in. I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to wash the car, so it might be that it's got all the sort of muck of the road from the salt that we've had recently on the roads. I prefer not to do that for an MOT, not to take in a dirty car, but I'm going to be doing a journey the day before, so I'm not sure washing it is going to be worthwhile, because it's going to be messy again. Anyway, one thing I will do obviously is make sure the number plates are clean, because those need to be legible. Anyway, that was a short video just taking a look at the onboard diagnostic information that I can glean from the OBD2 dongle that I've got and the app on the phone. So hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.